Hello and welcome back to another episode of Absolute Zero Podcast.
This isn't a podcast, it's a video.
Yeah, dingus. You got cat hair on your freaking mic again. It's just gonna be like
Testes. Alright, ready? Hello and welcome back to another episode of Absolute Zero Videocast. So, I'm Jordan.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Jedi Will.
So this time we're actually going to talk about and unbox a couple more of the figures that just came out for The Force Awakens. So this time we have Kylo Ren and the First Order Stormtrooper. So first, let's talk about the packaging a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm actually liking the packaging on these. I like the art. I'm glad to see them go back to some nice art, like kind of reminiscent of classic figures. I feel like some of the more recent lines of Hasbro toys, they had so much packaging and bubble and very little artwork on there. It was all logo and that was about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like these are going back to at least capturing some pretty cool art of the figures.
Yeah, it's very comic booky, and when you put them all together, it looks almost like a cover for a comic or something. It's really cool.
Yeah, the only thing I wish they would have done, maybe saved it for series 3 or 4, is this thing that they're doing where they're adding a component, like a piece to a puzzle, and they show you like an extra weapon, but it seems like a fantasy weapon, like something expanded universe-y.
Not in the movie.
Not in the movie. Like this one that comes with the First Order Trooper is okay because it's actually just a giant blaster, and it attaches to this tripod once you get the other elements to make the unit.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see just a classic card and maybe done some gimmicky thing like this down the road.
But all of the figures do have their actual weapons, then just this additional one as well. But at this point, we don't know. Maybe it is something that we'll see in the movies.
That's true.
We really don't know. We're just kind of speculating that it's just some kind of made-up weapon. I guess time will tell when the movie comes out.
All right, so let's take a look at this First Order Stormtrooper.
So what Will and I noticed is this weird flap around that they're doing now with the cardboard. Instead of just adhering the bubble to the cardboard, it's almost like the bubble is inside the cardboard.
Yeah, it's actually kind of like you can't really just open this without destroying the card back.
Also, it's going to be kind of hard for people to pilfer these things off the shelf without making a ruckus.
Yeah, it's like an anti-theft correction.
Yeah.
Also, for the bubbles that were falling off the Black Series figures, I guess this will prevent them falling off ever again.
So it comes with a little fold-out manual on that additional accessory that you can build in combination with others, kind of how that goes together. And let's take a look at the figure. So we've got all of the packaging away. So he's holding his E11 in his hand when you open it. And there's the additional piece. So let's take a look at the actual figure itself. First thing I notice is really good grip on that E11. His hand is shaped just perfectly to hold that just right. That's pretty nice. And then if you don't want him holding it, you can attach it to his thigh like that. So he's wearing it on his side, which is actually a pretty cool feature. I've noticed that on several of the new figures.
I think that might be the way they're actually going to holster them in the film.
Yeah. So standard 5-point articulation, arms, legs, and his head, and pretty nice quality. First thing I noticed looking at it is just it's pretty simple but nice. And I said it in one of the other videos, but these figures are very reminiscent of some of the vintage figures, just in the
Yes.
simplicity of them. Very simple, but with a lot of detail. Pretty nice. And I'm really liking this new armor for this trooper.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just a nice, simple evolution from the TKs we all know. I mean, it has just an evolved blaster. It still has the thermal detonator by his butt.
Right.
And then it comes with this other large blaster, which is the piece that goes that gets combined with several other pieces into one large blaster. Just as a standalone rifle, it's actually pretty cool looking. I don't have the other pieces yet to assemble and see what that looks like. But overall, pretty cool figure. Pretty excited about this. I like these new Stormtroopers. It'd actually be pretty cool to build an army of these.
All right, so here we go with the unboxing of the Kylo Ren basic action figure with the weapon builder piece.
Again, with the anti-theft
enveloped like bubble in the card. All right.
So
Just the same little booklet. Looks like. Okay. So there's the Kylo Ren figure. Very basic. 5 points of articulation like the rest of the line. Looks like the inside of his legs, you can see the boot. That's a cool detail. Different paint finish on his boots inside the leg, so it gives him that robed look. He's got his lightsaber, the 3-bladed lightsaber, which is hopefully going to be pretty awesome in the movie. It was weird at first, but I think it's growing on a lot of people. It's definitely growing on me. He looks pretty badass.
So we do have very slight head articulation there. I like the way they did this draping right here. I mean, it looks really good.
It's cool.
It's a softer material, not as thin as vinyl, but you can tell like really nice detail like in there.
Yeah.
And I like the way they hid, almost like the way the Emperor was done, the split within the cloth over a leg. This is really nice. And he stands super solid because of that cloak.
Yeah, that's nice. Stands very well.
And then we got his extra piece, which I have no idea what this is.
It's some kind of claw shield grabber
This almost
thing.
looks like part of that saber activity set where you build your own saber. It looks like that
Yeah,
hilt.
that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they showed on the packaging it just builds another weapon.
I think these are actually hinged, aren't they? Yeah,
Oh, I
it's a
didn't even
hinge.
notice that. Okay.
So that's neat. You get a little movement.
But overall, looking at this one out of the package, I think this is almost like my favorite one so far just because he's like built such a solid figure.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a nice weight to him. And does he have no waist articulation? So yeah, true 5-point. He's pretty cool. I'm liking that one.
Very cool.
So that's the Kylo Ren.
All right, so there you go. Quick look at the new Hasbro 3 3/4 Kylo Ren and First Order Stormtrooper. Both pretty awesome looking figures. And looking forward to opening up some of the other ones and seeing what's going to be coming out in Wave 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes indeed. Very exciting.
So thanks for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Thanks for listening to Absolute Zero. If you have any topics or ideas for future episodes,
Or you want to send us something to review,
Contact us through our website, AbsoluteZeroPodcast.com.
or check us out via Facebook at Absolute Zero Podcast.